morning students. Previous class I have explained through the video about cell practice 6G, that is based on factorization of an algebraic expression, factorization of trinomial and factorization of some types of algebraic expression which are given in the exercise. Now our factorization chapter gets over. Now we have to go for our next new chapter, that is our chapter linear equation. Okay, it is a very important chapter. You will go in anywhere in is related with algebraic expression, related with algebra. This chapter will play an important role. Okay, so just we understand carefully. Already you have studied in the 6th class also, in 7th class also. These both chapter, in this both class, this chapter already came. In that previous class, some little bit hard, little bit easy question is came. Now it will go for modification, means it will go for higher lengthy, some lengthy question will come and some little bit same types of question will come in whatever came in 7th class. Now, first of all, I will explain what is linear equation, what is equation. So, equation, just you read, it is a mathematical statement which expresses the equality of two algebraic expressions. Means two algebraic expressions are given, in between both are separated with equal sign. Means operator will be equal. So just you see here, this one is x is equal to 3. It means this is a linear equation. Linear equation means we can say for linear is if any algebraic expression has highest power, means degree is 1, that is called linear equation or linear expression. Okay, so equation is called because here equality sign is given, and this one is LHS part and this one is RHS part. So equal to this side, left hand side is called left hand side shortcut LHS, and in right hand side it will call RHS. Okay, so and then second question is here, second example, x plus 2 is equal to 9. So this one is a binomial is equal to a constant. So this is called a linear equation. Okay, so same types here. So maybe some coefficient is there in between variable and some constant is there, and maybe fraction is also is there. So x upon 2 is equal to 11, 2x is equal to minus 5. So these are the example of linear equation. And here also 2y minus 1 is equal to 8. So here again y power 1 is there. Y power 1 means linear. It is a linear expression. It means if any algebraic expression has highest degree and its highest power is 1, that is called linear expression. Okay, means 2y minus 1 is equal to 8, and it is called equation. Why? Because here equality sign is came, that's why. Means two sides are there, one LHS and second RHS, both are separated with equal sign. That's why it is called, this whole expression is called equation. A linear equation because of it has highest power 1, highest power degree 1. So this whole expression is called linear equation. Okay, same here also. This one is variable, w is variable. So 2w plus 1 upon 3 is equal to minus 4 upon 9. So this one is a fraction or rational number you can say. So if we will solve in this method. I will explain how to solve a linear equation. And here also see here, x minus 10 is equal to minus 23, x minus 2 upon 7 is equal to minus 3 upon 9. So these are the example of linear equation. Linear equation may be fraction also. So no need to worry. It will be always come in integer or it will in whole number. Sometimes solution will come in fraction or decimal also or in rational number also. Okay, so now I will explain through this self practice 7a, first exercise of this chapter. We have to solve, these are the linear equation. How we will solve, just I will explain one by one. Okay, so first question, as you see here, 8x plus 14 is equal to 5 5x plus 44. So again here highest power is 1 and here also highest power is 1. So these are called linear equation. Both are has equal sign. So this one is LHS part and this one is called RHS part. Now we have to solve. For solution we have to use transposition method. Transposition method means we have to transpose some value LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, like that. Means we have to separate variable and constant. So these one both are called constant term and these both are called variable term. So this variable will shift this side and this 14 will go that side. Means we have to transpose this 5 will come this side and this 14 will go that side. So now we will transpose here. Just write down here implies. If we in between two expression are given, in between equal sign is there or any other sign is there, then we have to use here implies. This is called implies symbol. Okay. So 8x, this 5x here, nothing is written means plus sign is there. So if we will shift this side, then sign will be changed. Okay. So minus 5x will come here. And equal to here 44 is there, then just write down 44 only, and this plus 14, this will shift it that side and transpose. Then again here it will change the sign, minus 14 will come. Okay, now we will separate because both are like term. Here x and here also x, both are like term, and here also like term. So we will separate 8x minus 5x. It will come 3x. Okay, equal to 44 minus 14. You will separate, it will get 30. So 3x is equal to 30. Here nothing written means multiply sign is there. Means 3 into x. Again we have to separate. We have to find value of x. We have to find value of variable. So we have to exchange the value. Means we have again whatever coefficient sign, coefficient number or integer or fraction or rational number are given, just transpose that side. Okay. So again this 3 will go in that side. But here multiply sign is there, then it will go in there, then it will come in division. So 30 upon 3 will come. Okay, x is equal to 30 upon 3. Now we will cancel out 3 1 is 3 and 10 3 is 30. So x is equal to 10. Final answer is equal to 10. So this is the final answer. Okay. So solution of this equation is equal to x is equal to 10. This is called solution of the equation. Now question number 3rd, 8y minus 14 is equal to 6 minus 2y is given. Again here y's variable are there and here constant. Again we have to shift that side RHS and this constant will come in LHS, like that we have to shift. So 2y will come in LHS, again we have to shift, and this 14 will go in RHS. So just write down here 8y and this minus 2y will shift this side, so 2y will come. Again here minus sign is there, so we have transpose this side, then sign will be positive. Okay. Now this one is 6. Just write down 6 as it is. There will be no sign will change of the 6 because this one I have not shifted. This one we have to shift. So minus 14 that will go that side, then it will become plus 14. Okay. Now we will add because both are in plus. So 8 plus 2 it will come 10y. Okay. Now 6 plus 14 it will come 20. Now again we have same types of situation is came. Here multiply sign is there. Then again 10 will shift to that side, then come under division. So y is equal to 20 upon 10. It will cancel out 2. So y is equal to 2. Final answer y is equal to 2. Okay. This is our final answer. Now question number 5. Now we have to solve this question number 5. As you see here, bracket sign is there. A small bracket is there. 2 bracket x minus 1 is equal to 12. Okay. First of all, we have to remove this bracket. So for that, we have to multiply. Here, so nothing written means multiply sign is there. So we have to multiply this 2x and this 2 to 1. So just you multiply here. 2x will come and 2 into minus 1 again minus 2 will come equal to 12. Okay. Now in that side there is no any variable, so no need to worry. Just transpose this constant in the RHS part. Okay. And 2x will be this side only. So 2x is equal to this 2 will shift at that side. So 12 minus 2 that will be go in there. Then plus 2 will come. Okay. Now we will add both the value, then it will come 14. 12 plus 2, it will come 14. So again 2x is equal to 14. Again here multiply sign is there, 2 into x, then 2 will shift at that side, then it will come in under division. So x is equal to 14 upon 2. Now we will cancel out 7 to the 14. So 7 value. X is equal to 7. Final solution is x is equal to 7. This is the final answer. Whatever remaining part is there in this self-practice, next I will explain in the next video. Some question I will explain, and whatever I will left, just try yourself. Okay, that's all.